angles of triangles. We're going to learn two theorems today. One is something you learned in middle school, and they probably didn't call it a theorem. They just said, hey, the angles of a triangle add up to 180. Well, now it's a theorem. It's called the triangle angle sum theorem. And it says that the sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle equal 180 degrees. Say it again. Oh, yeah. All right, so just a picture here. We have triangle ABC. And the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C will equal 180 degrees. Fairly simple, right? Nothing new there. The next one is called the exterior angle theorem. So the first thing you need to know is how do we get an exterior angle? The exterior angles are formed by extending any one side of the triangle. So the theorem says an exterior angle is always equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent interior angles. So what that looks like here, if I have a triangle and I just extend one of its sides on, the measure of the exterior angle, the angle 1, is going to equal the sum of measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3. So the two angles away from that angle, non-adjacent to it, added up will equal that exterior angle. God bless you. Yes.
It always just extends out in a straight line.
It just extends out however that triangle's going. So if I extended this one out, it would go up here, right? If I extended it this way, it would go this way, right? If I extended this one down, it would go out this way. So it just depends on which direction. I mean, it'll go out in a straight line, yes. It can't be like this. Okay? Does that make sense? That doesn't work. It's got to just keep extending the line. Yeah. All right, so looking at some examples. We'll start very simply here. All right, so we've got 3 angles, 2 half measures, and 1 is just numbered. And they want me to find the measure of angle 1. So how can I go about finding the measure of angle 1? What do I know about these angles? They have to equal 180. All right, so that means the measure of angle 1 is 180 minus these 2 added together, right? So we can just say 180. Ooh, that doesn't show up very well, does it? 180 minus the 24 plus the 37, right? Those 2 added together and then taking that away from 180. And what will we get our measure of angle 1 to be? 119. Oh, you didn't even get your calculator open?
No, for mental math skills.
Oh.
No, I forgot to do it.
All right. Any questions there about those? All right, what about this? You're funny. So I've got 76 degrees, 52 degrees, and then I have angle 1 on the exterior. They want the measure of angle 1. How might I go about finding the measure of angle 1? I'm going to add the 2 non-adjacent interior angles. So 76 plus 52. And that means my angle measure is 128. Guess I could put degrees there. That would be good. All right, any questions about those? But what if they put some triangles together? Because that's what they like to do. They like to combine some things and make it a little more strategizing here. What'd you say?
I'm flipping the table.
Oh, okay. We got this? Yes? Good. All right. What about something like this? All right, we're wanting the measure of angle 1, the measure of angle 2, and the measure of angle 3. tell me some things you know. Well, I left off one thing. That helps.
You can figure out measure angle 1 by adding 90.
You can find the measure of angle 1 by adding 90 and 43 and doing what? Subtracting from 180. So the measure of angle 1 is 180 minus 90 plus 43, which gives us what?
47.
47? Is that what you said? I'm going to label that everywhere. I want to know everywhere what that is. All right? Now that I know that angle, what else do I know?
You can figure out what angle 2 is using the exterior angle.
Yep. How else could I have found out what angle 2 is?
Oh, it's angles. It's a linear pair.
It's a linear pair, right? I could have gone ahead and calculated a linear pair right here. Does everybody agree? But it also is the exterior, so it does not matter whichever you choose. So we'll use the one we're learning right now for practice.
There's 2 angles.
So measure of angle 2 would be which ones?
I'm not sure which angle.
The non-adjacent ones.
Oh, so 1 and 90. That would be 47 and 90.
And 47 and 90 make?
And 37.
All right, Colin, no more answering. Gotta let everybody else get in here now. They're being quiet today. Let's see if they can figure out this one. Yes? Tell me about the measure of angle 3.
137, 12, and subtract.
I kind of sort of heard you, but I didn't.
Subtract 37 and 12 from 180.
37?
Or 137.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. So you said 180 minus 137 plus 12? And that calculates to what? Say it again. 31. Does everybody agree? So this one's 31. Yes? Question? All right. Let's let you try a couple then. How about that? Here's one of them.